Hopalong HOllow. Let's start out today's video with the drawing for the art prints, The Good Earth. In last week's video, I announced a drawing for the art piece, The Good Earth, which I am showing you right here. At the time, I had no idea I was going to get so many entries. I started out by writing each name on a pad of paper, and then I realized this is not going to work. There are too many names, so I got smart and I just printed them off the computer. But I still have a lot of these names right here in yellow paper. So here goes. This is going to take a while. Okay, we are ready for the drawing, and I have nearly 600 names in this big bowl instead of a hat. All right, I'm going to sift through the names. A lot of names in here, and pick one slip of paper at a time. Number one paper here. Sift it again. Take another piece of paper here. And sift again. And another piece of paper here. Uh-oh, somebody blew out of the hat. All right. Okay. We've got Jenny Johnson, Cindy Grage, Cindy Grage, and Colleen. Oh my, Colleen Amster. Well, I will find your comment below and I will send you a message from your comment, and then you can send me an email and I'll give you my shipping address. You'll give me your shipping address at my email and we'll get the prints out to you. Now, the prints are shipped flat, so they won't come into your post office box unless you have an enormous post office box. And you'll probably have to go pick the package up at the post office. Anyway, I'll be contacting you via email. So once again, we have Jenny Johnson 9012, Colleen Amster, I think it's Amster, I'll look it up, and Cindy Gray. Congratulations to the winners. I'm sorry for those of you that didn't win, but you'll have another chance because we'll do it again in December using a different art print. Now, in the meantime, let's move on over to the pond because I have a special event to take you to. In the closing days of autumn, we welcome you to a very special event here in Hopalong HOllow, our Fall Fashion Froggy Show, featuring 3 models and several outfits that they will be appearing and modeling for you. Sorry for all this noisy commotion. It looks like the geese are getting a little bit excited about attending this fashion show. In fact, they're about to hop into that tiny pond with the baby ducks. Starting our fashion show, we'd like to introduce you to 2 of our favorite models, Judith, Froggy Legs, a lovely lady, and the handsome and debonair Cicero Flatfoot. Nothing says I love being a frog quite like polka dots. With a wide double skirt and tiny red polka dot buttons going down the front, Judith is also sporting a beautiful red magnolia hat with tiny forget-me-not flowers and vines. All the ladies in the pond wear open-back dresses and aprons, enabling them to leap long distances without cumbersome fabric getting in the way of those long legs. Judith is ready for a waltz or ready for romance. And Cicero is happy to oblige in the romance department. He's well prepared with his book, The Language and Sentiment of Flowers, and handsomely dressed in an azure, deep pond blue tweed vest, aqua polka dot bow tie made of silk, and atop his round froggy head is a dandy black derby with ribbon, red ribbon of course, to match the ties on his vest, peacock feathers, snail shells, and a lovely little flower, which she could pluck out any time and give it to Judith. We think they make a lovely couple. Next we have our lovely long-legged model, Isadora Greenleaf. Looks like Isadora is ready for the final polka at the nearest pond before hibernation arrives, wearing an eye-catching, jaunty orange quilted jumper dress, sprinkled in tiny yellow, white, and blue flowers. Here she has a lovely felted, embroidered yellow bonnet to match her eyes, adorned with daisies and bright orange berries. Isadora's companion is dressed in a fetching quilted vest with tiny embroidery details, a fine collar, large red buttons on the sides, and tiny red buttons going down the front. His charming straw hat is adorned with red straw flowers and billy buttons. Looks like our handsome couple is ready to dance all night at the hibernation hoedown. Now, although frogs have no problem staying wet all day long, all these fabrics that they're wearing are drip dry. This makes it easy to pack them away in their little alligator suitcases and put them away until hibernation season is over and they begin a new spring with all their lovely outfits. We will end our fashion show today with two more lovely frocks, perfect for late autumn, spring, or summer. Starting with this bewitching blue taffeta frock, a fetching straw bonnet festooned with tiny roses and berries. Modeled, once again, by Judith Froggy Legs. The alluring semi-transparent quality of this fabric exposes some of her best froggy qualities. Strong, long, striped legs, and a lovely backside. For frogs of a more modest nature, this linen, crocheted and embroidered shawl can certainly be added to the blue taffeta dress. How tempting it would be to stare in the mirrors for hours at a time at such an adorable bonnet. Our final frock for the day will be modeled by Isadora. What could be more appealing for warm autumn and summer days in the garden than a pink gingham apron paired with a quilted bonnet adorned in pink colorful berries and green velvet ribbon. Green, of course, is the favorite color of all frogs. Thank you for joining us here in Hopalong HOllow. See you next time. Well, we have had quite an audience here today for our fashion show. Some a little more exuberant than others, but we thank you all for joining us. We hope you had as good a time as they did. From Hopalong HOllow, this is Jerry. Maybe next time we'll have a fashion show just for ducks.